Hello, this is John Wobbenhorst from NorthBaySmallBiz, and welcome to this video about our strategy session offer. So right now, for a little while, we're going to be offering some free strategy sessions to any business person that wants to find out about what they could be doing better. And really, I remember an old commercial I used to listen to when I was growing up. It was Cy Sims, where an educated consumer is our best customer. Well, we kind of feel like that. We kind of feel like that if you know more about what's going on and how things can be integrated, then you can make a better decision about what's going on. So everyone needs a little bit of education, and that's really what a lot of this strategy session is educating you about what's possible. And then you can decide. In some cases, you can do some of these things yourself. In some cases, you may want our help. And even if you don't use this for your help, we're happy to do this because we're finding that this does give us a lot of referrals. In the past, we've actually charged as much as $500 for a session like this because we're going to get very specific about very specific things you can do to, and here are some major things we want to do. We want to get more customers, of course. More customers, more clients, more patients. Number two, you want to get more referrals. Everyone loves referrals because those people come in and they're already ready to go. Number three, you want to have more repeat business. In other words, people that you're already doing business with, they might do more business with you if they knew more about what you do. So, we really feel like this is very important because there really is a lot of confusion out there. I mean, you hear all about the different things. People try some of this. People are trying some Facebook campaign, or they're trying some way to get up on the Google search engine optimization, but it's all very foggy for a lot of people. You know, people are hearing different technical terms about how to take the anchor text and get the backlink from the private blog network to boost your website up higher on Google. So a lot of this might sound like gobbledygook. What does it all mean? So we like to break it down into much more simple terms. Again, we want to get you more customers, more referrals, and we want to get more repeat business, and we want to do it in an automated way. I think this word automation is huge because you're probably already very busy in your business. You don't really have time, nor do you have the knowledge necessarily to do all the things that need to happen. And really, we don't need to talk really in terms of all these technical terms because there's really a more simple 6 steps that we find are very important to cover. Number one, you need to have more traffic. So you need to get in touch with people. This is kind of obvious. People cannot do business with you if they don't even know you exist. Number two, you need to capture that information. You need lead capture. You need to capture the information because not everybody who comes in contact with you is going to do business right away. So you want to encourage them to have a way to get their information. That way you can stay in touch with them and do step 3, which is nurture the leads. Because again, not everybody is going to do business right away. So you want to have a way to nurture, stay in touch with those people, because sooner or later, with enough repetitions, many of those people will do business with you. Number 4, you want to convert those people. It's not just that you want to be in touch with them, you want to convert them and encourage them to do business. And then you want to maximize all that business. In other words, people already doing business with you, you want to encourage them to do more. And 6, you want to have some analytics. You want to know what is working, what is not working. So this is kind of the basis of what we talk about when we do a strategy session. And it's really fun, it's very interesting, and there's not one way to accomplish all these goals. So we don't have a one-size-fits-all. There's really many different things that can be done, and that's what we customize for each person. But really, there's 6 major questions you want to be asking. Question number 1, are you getting as many new customers as you need and want, calling your business or walking through the door each month? It all starts here. If people don't even know that you exist, or they don't know at the time that they're really looking for something, then there's no way that they can become a new customer or client of yours. Question number 2, what kind of lead capture system do you have in place to get prospects' contact information so that you can follow up with them? If you're not even getting the information to follow up with people, then there's no chance you can follow up with them. Because a lot of people are interested, but they may not be ready to buy right at this moment, but they might be ready to buy over time. Question number 3, what are you doing to nurture prospects? in a way that builds trust, authority, and credibility, leading to an increase in sales inquiries. So again, you want to nurture these people. You want to stay in contact with them. Do you have a system that's sending them good content over time, on a repeated basis? Question 4, what elements does your sales process have in place to ensure you have a sales closing rate of over 85%? In other words, people are going to be looking around the internet. They're going to be looking for your reputation. Do you have good reviews in all these places? Do you have some social media presence? How do you look in those areas? Because people are going to check on these things. People want to get a verification oftentimes before they take the next step. Question number 5, what are you doing presently to get all of the repeat business, referrals, and client upsells that you need or want each month? Because sometimes the next best patient, client, or customer for you is someone you've already dealt with. They already trust you. They already are willing to work with you. They just don't know about all the other things that you might offer. Question number 6, what metrics are you tracking each month to determine what is working and not working in your sales, marketing, and operations towards an increase in revenue, decrease in expenses, or to improve your profitability? A lot of people have no idea what's working, what isn't working, so forth and so on. And so it's just, it's very hard to take the next steps or to scale things up that are working or to stop things that aren't working if you have no idea of your analytics. So the way to take care of these 6 questions is really what we call the areas of excellence framework. It's very important to have lead generation, lead capture, lead nurture, sales conversions, client maximization, and to have analytics. So we want to take your challenges and see which area you're having challenges in. Do you have challenges in your website being found? Do you have challenges in making sure that you have a clear way to capture the leads? Do you have a good sequence to bond and nurture those people? Do you have a good reputation which helps with conversion? Do you have a client maximization? Do you have analytics? So then there's various things we can do to solve these problems. There's all kinds of things we can do. There's SEO, there's PPC, there's mobile, landing pages, social media reputation, and there's really YouTube. There's many other things using video. There's many things that can be done, and the big picture really comes together when we sit down with you, when we do our strategy session, and we see exactly what will work in your case, because there is no one size fits all. Every business is slightly different, and different things are going to work for different people. So in the final analysis, what we really want to see is a great ROI, return on investment. Of course, we'd all like it that if we can invest $1,000, we get $5,000 back. We could do that all day long. That's really what we're talking about. And but the problem is, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and many people we find have weak links in their whole sales chain, or they're just leaking out. They're leaking out money, really, because if you don't have certain processes in place properly, in other words, if you don't have a way to get people to know about you, and even if you get people to know about you, if there's not a proper opt-in on your website, or you're not collecting the information, again, you could be losing money right and left. If you don't have a way to nurture those people, again, you're losing some of those people. You're losing money. And if you don't have a way to convert those people by having a proper reputation program, again, you're losing money. So we need to just find out where you're weak, where you can be strengthened, and then we see the results and your business grows. So again, that's as much as I can really say on this video, because this is really designed to be a custom program, and there are just a couple little things we need to get straight before we can have the session. Just need to give me a call at 707-879-8551. We just ask that the decision makers be there for the presentation, and it's just about a 45-minute presentation. We're going to do some questions. We're going to do some research ahead of time about your business, and we invite you again to have this strategy session with us. And we don't know how long we're going to be doing this for free, but for at least a little bit, we'll be doing these for free until we get too busy to do it. So if I were you, I'd give us a call right now. Thanks again, and talk to you soon.